This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
God, real fun one today. I feel like, the shows always feel the best when people call up and have good stories and that sort of stuff. And the stories were awesome today. And the first thing you're going to hear is what we're talking about in the title, like the topic that everyone stayed anonymous for. Yeah.
And then also there was something really fun where, that meme of the freeway and there's the car and then it yeets to the
you think
side.
you're going that way and it's like,
Yep. We did one of those in radio kind of way. And
You're talking about the Spotify thing?
Yes. It was super fun.
Where we started, we didn't end up where we thought, yeah.
We went, yeet!
Yeah, we yeeted pretty hard.
Yeah.
That's sort of like halfway through the pod. Enjoy.
What happened at the Christmas party? It's that time of the year. Everyone's having them. There's always drama at the Christmas party.
You feeling that rumble, guys? You feeling that rumble in the jungle? Ben, you got that itch?
What itch?
The itch you want to scratch,
The Christmas party itch? Yeah. Well, I don't really get itchy for the Christmas party.
I get real itchy.
Yeah, you do.
I got eczema. What about you, Belle?
I picked up my dress yesterday for the Christmas party tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm.
I am so excited. It's hanging up in my apartment. It's ready to go.
It's one of those things that it doesn't really mix. Like if, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's like, hey, yeah, we're all going to let off some steam. End of the year. It's been a big year. Geez, a lot of work. The company's saying thank you. Putting on a bit of a Christmas show. But then they, it's like, it's not like your normal big weekend, is it? Because the email goes out before and it says, guys, let's all keep it above board. Let's all be responsible, drink responsibly. No one get too silly. But then, there's always someone who just lets the dogs out and you're going, oh my God, I had no idea Janine from accounts was like that. But she is.
Janine's got that dog in her.
Janine got that dog. And they've been barking all year,
I found out actually from a mate of mine this week. She works for the government.
Oh, yes. And you'd think that's quite a stiff, like a lot of stiffs.
No. So they're not allowed Christmas parties. So what they do is in her calendar, she showed me her work calendar, and it says end of year forum. And it's labelled as an end of year forum. And then afterwards in the calendar, it says end of year catch up. So it's not a Christmas party, it's a forum. And I said, yeah, but what do you do? She goes, so to get away as as a forum, everyone gets like an award, but then it's just a party. So it's the Christmas party, but you can't have a Christmas party.
I think wherever you work, year in, year out, someone forgets that they're in their workplace and they're with their bosses, and it's still a work event. Like it's basically just like working, with your colleagues, but someone forgets.
13 24 10, that's our number. What happened at the Christmas party? We want all the tea. We want the goss. We would love to hear the stories.
Now, you can remain anonymous, obviously. You don't have to name and shame the company and the person, but geez, I love these stories. This is something that we do like to do around this time every year. And you'll see this weekend, I saw people's Instagram stories over last weekend. These are the weekends where they start happening and the restaurants are booked out and you can't go out because companies are going, boom, we're doing a Christmas party.
To sweeten the deal, we'll chuck in 2 tickets to go see The Kid Leroy. They are all yours if you call us 13 24 10. Spill the tea. What happened at the Christmas party?
If you didn't have to sign an NDA for what happened at the Christmas party.
Sarah in Devon Meadows, what happened at the Christmas party?
So we had laser tag with our big Christmas group, and obviously it's no contact, but after a couple of drinks, I thought it'd be a good idea to run and tackle my 60-year-old boss to the ground.
Did you say 60-year-old?
Pardon?
You said 60-year-old boss?
Yeah.
That's a hip.
Yeah.
That's almost close to a hip, that's like, I know it's not that old, but it's like if you get spear tackled in the dark and you're not expecting it, you're all loose.
How did they receive it?
Oh, look, he thought it was quite funny. And surprisingly, it was my first year there and I lasted about 10 years. So I think I did okay.
Yeah, okay. He respected the moxie.
Yeah. The woman from sales that got pistol whipped didn't feel the same when you broke her nose. Also, drinking and laser scammage, that doesn't really mix,
cool.
does it?
That sounds fun. Taylor joins us now. Good morning, Taylor. What happened at the Christmas party?
Good morning. I fell over a little bit tipsy and ended up fracturing my hand. I went to work the next day day, and my HR lady took me to the hospital. I had to go get my ring cut off my finger and X-rays, and yeah, it was. I'd only been at the hospital, and I'm still here now.
Yeah, wow. So your hand was so swollen you had to get the ring cut off. Nasty.
Hope they pay for it to get it all soldered up again.
Well, then again, is it work's
it's your
fault? It's your fault.
It's
You
your
fell
fault.
over.
Yeah, but I'd be saying, oh, that's expensive, that ring. Just leave that where it is. I'm sure you can do your...
Well, you
Hang
lose your
on.
finger then.
Do you want work to pay for the ring, or do you want the hospital to pay for the ring?
Well, the hospital cut it. Like, do you think do you think health insurance covers that? Like, if you're with Bupa, do they go, oh yeah, no, that
I
was
don't think it's covered. I think it's probably just like collateral damage.
Yeah.
I'd be arguing that.
I think
Well,
that's
they
a
cut
you
my
problem.
ring. I didn't ask them to. I just cut it.
Anonymous, this is good. We
Ooh.
like an anonymous caller in Melton. Good morning. What happened at the Christmas party?
Good morning, guys. How are y'all going?
Very good.
Well, we were in the city, so there was about 50 people, and there was really tiny restrooms. I'm sure you can imagine places in the city, 2 or 3 stalls.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a queue, about 30 of us in the hallways waiting. And the big head honcho of the company couldn't get into a stall in time, so decided in front of all of us he was going to grab the smallest bin he could find, squat down and drop a loaf in the hallway.
No.
Not a CEO loaf. No way.
Are you kidding me?
No, yeah, that's what happened.
So what were the ramifications from that? Did they get in trouble?
I'm assuming there is none because they're the CEO.
Not sure they got fired. Like,
Yeah, the thing that kind of happened was once we were all back at work, a few of us would like, did that really happen?
Yeah.
And then he just kind of glossed over and ignored it and just said, how you going, guys? Like nothing had ever happened.
That's
like he's
wild.
going around pooing in bins every weekend.
CEO loaf.
My mind would
CEO.
explode if I saw the CEO pooing in a bin.
Oh, could you imagine?
Ours would never.
No. Oh, Anonymous, that's hard to beat. That's really hard to beat.
I almost want to make a rule now where we're only going to accept anonymous calls for this. Look, if you're listening and going, yeah, I mean, that's pretty crazy, but I really shouldn't call up about what happened at my Christmas party. Well, I think you're the people we want to hear from, and you could score Kid Leroy tickets because of it. Remain anonymous. Don't tell us where you're from, what your name is or anything. Just what happened at your Christmas party. Anonymous from Anonymous. Can you tell us what happened at your Christmas party?
See, this is why it's hard
no,
because
this is a problem.
Anonymous
It's hard.
doesn't know
It's hard.
who they are. Anonymous, just you're obviously on the radio. Doesn't matter. Just say hello.
Oh, hello?
Yes,
Yes,
you.
hi, Anonymous.
Yeah. So I understand the
like,
confusion.
which one's anonymous?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I get
Yeah,
it.
we didn't think that through.
But whenever you're ready, tell your story about what happened at the Christmas party.
So this would have been about 8 years ago, and I started working at a prestigious car dealership in Melbourne. And I was 18, and it was coming up to Christmas time, and no one was talking about a Christmas party. And I was like, well, this is like my first big job. I know we've got lots of money. I want a Christmas party. So I convinced the boss, I promise we'll be good. There was previous years where people got a bit too rowdy. So I was like, I promise I'll keep it under control. Anyway, I got too drunk too fast. I wasn't monitoring anyone. Long story short, the assistant new car sales manager got so drunk, he drove his work car into a whole bunch of brand new cars and wrote them all off.
Oh my God!
Whoa.
Oh dear.
Definitely shouldn't be behind the wheel, and
Yes,
also,
obviously
wow.
not condoning that, but that's pretty bad. I can see why
Whoa!
you've remained anonymous
So-
on that one.
Absolutely.
Did they have
That's
to...
just drilling it into
Was-
all these new cars.
Was
at a
there a
dealership.
Christmas party the next year, Anonymous?
I didn't stay much longer.
Yeah, you're going, this is a pretty bad environment. I think I need to get out of here quick.
All right, let's go to our next anonymous caller in Epping. Good morning. What happened at the Christmas party?
How are you guys?
Good.
Good.
That's good. Look, reason for remaining anonymous, I worked for one of the big 4 banks. I'm not going to say which one.
And they've been taking us for a ride this year, so I really would like you to name it,
Head
Shane.
office,
But
mind you.
Okay, head office. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was sort of like the last call of one of my first sort of big jobs. Anyway, you know, Christmas party, wherever it was that year, ended up getting pretty wild, ended up sort of blacking out, and then the next morning I woke up in the boss's bed.
Deary me.
Rolled over and sort of looked at each other and thought, what the hell just happened? And then let's just say I wasn't there for long after that.
Yeah. Wow. Did you have a discussion of whether you were going to keep it fixed or variable?
I don't even know what that means.
Variable is like you're
like a bank
moving up and
gag.
down, we're seeing other people. Yeah. Fixed is like we're staying together.
Right. Yeah, right.
There's a bit of a link in there. I don't
That's
know.
a great story.
That is good, isn't it? Blackout and wakes up with the boss.
It's hard because you want to ask like the juicy, like intimate details, but then it reveals who they are. So,
gee whiz, one of the big four. Well, we're all wondering. God, I'm loving this, by the way. This is you're not tuning this off, are you? This is Nova 100. We're asking what's happening at the Christmas party. Anon and Yarra Junction. Tell us.
Yeah, so it was a few years ago now. One of the employees, we had some prawns and stuff in the lunchroom. We decided to start taking the prawns and filling his bags up.
So you're saying you had some prawns in the lunchroom, and then someone else started taking some prawns and filling their bag up?
Yeah, so I wanted to take them all home. So the boys got a bit upset with him.
Yeah.
So he cracked it and walked outside, and then 10 minutes later come back with a small jerry can, started pouring petrol on the floor.
Oh my God! An arson attack!
Wow!
Because they got angry because he was trying to steal the prawns.
Yeah, and then he poured petrol on the floor of the lunchroom.
Oh! You don't get in the way of a man and his prawns.
I just got to know what industry that is. Like, that doesn't feel like a Big Four bank one, does it?
Can you say like the industry?
Construction industry, yeah.
Construction.
Yeah. It was kind of my guess. I didn't want to. Oi, chuck it! Prawns there. Chuck it the prawns. It's like, you really don't want to get in between me and these prawns, boys. Otherwise, I'm literally going to burn you all down.
That is absolutely wild.
You're not coming back to a job if you're getting the jerry can out.
Oh, great.
And also, like, how could it be risen from stealing some prawns and putting it into your bag to we're burning the whole place down?
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, Jerry, stop taking so many prawns. I'm going to show them.
Oh, yeah. We're going to cook these prawns in this room. That's what we're going to do.
That's awful.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Great, guys. Thanks. That's up there. One of the funners of the year, I reckon.
Top tier.
What if you could book your hotel now and choose to pay when you get there?
With thousands of flexible booking options in select stays, you're only a what if away from your next holiday.
Book on the What If app. What if it's Aussie for travel?
Bad news, Ben and Belle. No one knows who we are. They do like lots of audience research here in commercial radio, so they like pay people to like listen, or they have like listeners' data, and then they can ask questions, and so we can get a bit of research just to see how we're tracking. Because we're 13 months in now, guys.
13.
We started this show like pretty much today a year ago.
Wow.
So, yeah,
it's been lovely.
Yeah, it has been. It has been, and gee whiz. Do you want to know how we're tracking?
I'd love to know.
Okay. Because in the research, and I'm not making any of this up, just want to preface that with this. There is a question. Who are the hosts of Nova 100's breakfast show? So these are people who like listen to Nova. These are people who listen to Nova, and we're like paying them money to get research.
Right.
And this is simply asking who has been doing a show for 3 hours every morning for over a year.
We're about to find out how much cut through we got.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Ben speaking right now. Liam, you're the one telling us these facts.
Yep, my name's
and
Liam.
Of course, you got Belle over there. Let's find out how much cut through we got.
Okay. First one here. I don't know.
That's the answer.
Yep. Then we have Chrissy, Sam, and Brownie.
What?
They were on for 8 years, but they haven't been here for a year. Liam, Yom, and Belle. I don't even know if Yom is a name. But
How
that
does
is
that-
Yom and Belle.
How
It's
does
not
that
even
happen?
It's not even like they got the order right.
Liam, Yom, and Belle. Kate, Fitzy, and Whipper. They do the Sydney breakfast show. You will hear them occasionally in the afternoons. I like this one. Liam, Ben, and Belle. They've just put me first.
Yep.
Been asking for that for years.
That's okay.
Matt and Sarah. I think Matt DeGroot and Sarah McGilvray did a show
come
before. So I think they did a show before the Sydney breakfast show. So
That was like the 5 a.m. show in Sydney.
Yeah.
There's two of them.
I can't remember their names. Sorry.
Mhm.
Okay.
Ben, Liam, and Bella.
Close.
Pretty close.
I'm sorry, but Bella's annoying. It's just someone wrote. I'm really sorry.
You didn't need to. Okay. Didn't need to read that one out. That's
They took a chance to give some feedback rather than answer the
They've
question.
clearly had that really just eating them away for a while.
Tim, Liam, and Belle. Now you're just blending shows up. What you're doing is you're blending shows up. Okay.
Is this seriously?
No, I'm
real?
seriously. I was like, I thought this was like a joke, and then I got like the producers to show me the real research, and this is all real stuff. That's what makes it so funny. Ben and Laim. So sorry, they forgot. We were Ben and Laim for many a year before.
Fair.
This is one of my favorites. This is not a joke. So we've said, who are the hosts of Nova 100's breakfast show? They've said Chrissy, Ben, Laim, Belle, Ricky, Tim, and Joel. That's a big show. That's a big show. That would be a lot of voices. Ben, Laim, and Belle, I call them the youngsters. Carrie and Tommy, wrong station.
Wrong time as well.
Chrissy, Bronwyn, and Sammy.
What?
Chrissy Bronwyn.
Instead of Brownie.
They thought Jonathan Brown's name was Bronwyn?
His voice.
G'day guys, Bronwyn here. That is not a Bronwyn voice. Kate, Liam, and Belle.
Wow.
And then this one hurts. I just changed channels during the talking.
Oh my God.
But I'll take my $50 voucher for doing the survey. 13-24-10, we're going to jump into the 610 quiz. If you win, you're walking away with a smart speaker. It's an Amazon Echo Pop with Alexa. Listen in multiple rooms. Just say, Alexa, play Nova.
Bill, you said if you win. I said every caller.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Yep. Every caller.
Every caller wins a smart speaker. Here we go.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
Ellie in Box Hill South, what's up?
Oh, good. Yeah, good morning, guys.
Oh, I'm loving your energy, Ellie. You know what? I'm going to give you one free pass on one of the questions.
Whoa.
Just
That's
because of
eight.
the way you answered the phone. Some people are like, morning.
Yeah,
And
it's,
it's like, you
rare,
know,
but we do sometimes give out 5 points.
I like a, whoa, like I'm there for you. We're on your team already. So
I'm a
don't.
morning person.
Yeah.
so,
Don't let us
don't
down.
call me at 3 o'clock, but I'm good now.
Okay.
So what do you do for work? Why are you such a morning person?
Well, I'm a morning person because I've got kids, and you
Okay.
just have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. All right, well, let's kick into it. Everyone's Spotify Wrapped is up today. Can you describe the symbol for shuffle? If you were to click shuffle, what does that button sort of look like?
Oh God. Like the icon.
Yeah. Like play is
yeah.
obviously like a little triangle. Pause is like the two little Kit Kats.
Shuffle?
Repeat is like
A loop.
It's
It's like a
like
loop of-
arrows.
yeah.
I don't know how to describe
What are the
it.
arrows doing?
Twist.
Yes.
Yes.
They are.
Twisting.
Oh, okay.
No, you've done
okay.
it. You've done it.
Okay.
Vegemite now costs $10 a jar, which
Oh,
is
God.
an absolute rip. Which company owns Vegemite?
Is that Kraft? It did, isn't it?
Look, it used to be Kraft. Did you want to have one more guess? Like Kraft did own it, so I can see why you said that, but like a new company bought it. They also do cheese.
Oh,
They're also a town.
She gets a pass it, doesn't she?
bigger.
She's done it. I only didn't want you to use your pass there
The
because
pass. Thank you.
You're gonna,
I'm, you know,
yeah.
I'm saving that for the song because that's where I bomb.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Because
okay.
I reckon you might want to use it on this next question.
No,
'cause
this one's easy.
Are you kidding me? Question is insane. This is the stupidest question we've had this year.
This isn't a hard
Ellie,
question.
Ellie, if you get it,
No.
No.
This isn't hard.
is it?
No, it's
Like,
not.
and also there's a few like different answers.
Well, the
variations.
answer that I've got in front of me, I would never say that in
but if you're on the
10,000
same,
years.
if you're on the right track, we'll take the
I've
answer.
got a good feeling that Ellie will get question
Okay,
three.
well, Ellie, Harvard has announced a Taylor Swift course. What is Harvard University's colour?
Oh God, the
Just pass it, dude.
No.
Well, it's a ridiculous
Oh.
question. I don't know who wrote it.
so I'm going to go. I'm not going to pass. I'm going to say red.
I would give her that.
Yeah, like like you're clearly picturing the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the
Like
answer...
crimson.
Okay. No, the answer I had in front of me is crimson.
Yeah.
Which
Or
is
like,
the dumbest...
You
I-
said maroon,
I
or you
will
said
go,
like
I'll go on record.
crimson.
I'll go on record and say I misread the question. That's a hard question. I misread it. I thought it was what colour is crimson. That's what I thought the question was, which is red.
that's dyslexia for you.
Yeah. That's
Crimson.
a hard question.
But crimson. I've never used that word.
Hang on,
Ellie,
what's the
I've
answer for
never
what colour
used the
is
word
crimson?
crimson.
I thought it was going to be what's another colour for crimson, which I would say is red or maroon. Like
Yeah.
it's like a darker red colour.
All right.
But
Well,
you're
Ellie
right,
got
that
it.
is
So let's
hard.
move on.
Crimson. Just write red. What? Who are you trying to impress
But it's
here?
not red.
It's a
I mean,
type
it's
of red.
yeah.
Well, Ellie, it doesn't matter. You know, you're in a great position here. You are in the winning booth because you have two more questions left. You've got to pass up your sleeve.
Yeah,
Happy
cool.
days. It's the last day of November. What kind of calendar do you start opening tomorrow?
The Advent calendar.
Hell yeah. This is your singing one. Post Malone performs tonight at the Showgrounds. Can you finish these lyrics?
Say that I'm sorry, tell me what I gotta do, 'cause I can't let go.
Chemical.
Didn't even need the pass. Winning in style. That's what we want.
That's
Nice
it.
work,
Ellie.
Ellie. That smart speaker is all yours. And you get to pick the next song we play.
Thank you.
Now, would you like some Jessica Simpson?
But nothing but a t-shirt on. I've never felt so beautiful. Maybe as I do now. Now that I'm with you.
Or would you like some affirmations this morning from Savage Garden?
I believe in karma, what you give is what you get returned. I believe you can.
That is a no-brainer. It's Savage Garden.
Yep. What the hell? Saw that coming.
I think it's a bit of a brainer.
Yeah, Ellie. Oh, geez. Look, Belle's crimson with envy and anger.
I believe the sun should never set upon an argument. I believe we place our happiness in other people's hands.
Spotify Wrapped is out.
Oh, it's the best thing they do. It's like if you've got Spotify and you listen to music, it's your end of year stats, the artists you've been listening to the most. I started seeing the stories pop up last night. So the first thing this morning, I jumped on. Can't say I'm stoked with my results. You always feel a little bit embarrassed when you see what you've been listening to the most.
It really is Spotify Christmas. And if you haven't, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it on your Insta. My whole Insta feed this morning and everyone's stories is just, it's like, wrapped.
I was on the Ben, Laim and Belle Instagram account this morning and we got tagged in a post by Jade, who joins us now. Good morning, Jade.
Hey, Ben, Laim and Belle, how are you guys?
Very good, thank you. Now, obviously Spotify Wrapped gives you the songs you listen to, but it also gives you the podcasts you listen to. Now, thank you very much because the Ben, Laim and Belle podcast was your most listened to podcast, which is awesome.
Thank you, Jade.
Yeah, Jade.
Can you tell Laim and Belle, because I know, can you tell them how many minutes of the podcast you listen to?
Yes, it was 38,959.
Minutes
this
Whoa.
year.
To help put that in perspective, because that's kind of like a nothing number because it's such a big
Yeah,
number.
I'm like, what is that?
That's
thank you, though.
648 hours.
Oh, my gosh.
Jade, are you okay?
I'm just a big fan, guys.
Jade,
Jade.
I've done some more maths. That's 27 straight days.
Oh, wow.
Of listening to the podcast,
That's a month.
which is 7.5% of your year. So 7.5% of your entire year, you were listening to the Ben, Laim and Belle podcast. That's crazy.
Jade, thank you. I really don't think it's that good. I don't think it's that good at all.
unbelievable.
That's actually huge.
Wow, Jade, thank you
I feel
so
like we've got
much.
to give you something in return
Yeah,
for that
well,
much of your time.
Look, we'll let you choose. We'll let you choose your prize. You can either have a double pass to go see the Kid Leroy, or we don't offer this to everybody. It's only for special listeners. Or do you want a Ben, Laim and Belle fedora?
As an Alpha Squad member, it would be rude of me not to choose the fedora.
They're 100% recyclable, made out of paper.
Also, I just got to explain for people that don't know, the Alpha Squad, which Jade is a member of, that's like a secret Facebook group that we made, but you can only join it if you listen to the show all the time.
So
It's
if we
crazy.
actually never we actually started. It was like a thing that we'd
It was
never
a secret,
talk about.
yeah.
So right now, if you listen to the show a little bit and you're kind of like, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind a bit more of it. Here's what you can do right now. You can listen to the podcast like Jade. You don't have to listen to for a whole month. But we do a special podcast after the show, which is the off-air podcast, which is with the whole team, which is always fun. So you can listen to the podcast there. Also, if you would like to join, just search Ben, Laim and Belle's Alpha Squad on Facebook. It's a private group. Ben, myself and Belle individually have to accept you in.
Yep.
But jump in there. It's a wild time.
Today's the day. Spotify Wrapped. So anyone that uses Spotify, would know that around this time of the year, when you jump on, it'll give you your most listened to artists and your most listened to songs.
Nova Boys also got Spotify. We only pay like $13 a month, and that's how we play all the music here.
Yeah.
at Nova, so it's a pretty sweet deal.
I'll do the top 3. So these are the top 3 most played songs on Nova for 2023.
Can we
guesses?
guess?
Yeah, you can have guesses. Of course you can.
I mean, Harry Styles.
Wrong.
Really?
Not Harry Styles.
Oh, okay.
I'm just doing top 3.
All right, fair enough.
Top 3.
I would say definitely Ed Sheeran.
Ed Sheeran gets in there.
And Tay. No. Are you for
No,
real?
there's no Tay.
Oh, well, now I'm actually bamboozled. If this is like a joke thing, if it's going to be like Limp Bizkit or something like that.
So coming in at number 3, this is the 3rd most played song on Nova 100 this year, is Oliver Tree.
Oh, yeah. We did play this a fair bit.
Yeah, but I wouldn't think more
Dark Horse.
than
No, you know
like,
what it is? 'Cause
Harry.
Oliver Tree has less, so you're probably playing this song more for Oliver Tree, whereas Taylor Swift has so many different
More
songs.
of a spread.
Oh,
So do you know what I mean? You're playing lots of Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
but you might be playing like
Yeah.
10 different songs.
Now, Belle, you did say Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran comes in at number 2. Song is remember he did the Pokemon song?
Yeah.
Celestial.
You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel
The Pokemon song.
Well, it is
Of course,
the Pokemon
that's how
song.
you remember it.
It is. Have you seen the album cover? It's just like a hand-drawn Pikachu.
Yes.
Now, coming in at number 1, the most played song on Nova. Any final guesses?
Is it
Is it a
Is it
TikTok?
Sam Smith? Is it Unholy?
Nope.
Ooh,
What did you say?
Is it a TikTok song?
I don't actually know if it's TikTok. I don't think so.
Is it that David Kushner one?
Not the Kush.
Is it Come Down? Come down, come down, come down. Oh, gee, Richard. I'm running
Here we
out of
go.
ideas here. This is the most played song on Nova 100 this year in Spotify Wrapped.
Escapism.
I don't wanna feel
The hell?
Doctor.
I don't wanna feel
Oh, yeah.
how I did last
Here it is.
night.
You can't hear that song and not go.
Say Harry does that stuff in his shows. He like pulls the music down and everyone sings the lyrics.
Yeah.
Do you think when she's performing, it cuts out and the whole stadium goes?
How I did last
Here we
night.
go.
I don't wanna feel how I did last night. Anything, please. Mercy on me. Take this pain away. You're me.
Tune. Happy Spotify Wrapped Day to you. If you use Spotify, listen to music, you got that little tab and you go top right, it says Wrapped, and it shows you like your top artists, top songs for the year. Every year I'm like, okay, I'm a bit lame. I'm a bit boring.
What did you get this year? What was your
Because
number one
I think
song?
there's some bands that I listen to that you guys wouldn't know, for example.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm obviously not, like the stuff that I'm listening to the most is pretty bog standard stuff.
The stuff you listen to is like picture what your dad listens to. That's what Liam listens to.
Oh yeah, you heard of Idols?
Yeah,
Yes.
apart from that, but like, Oasis.
You
and,
have
like-
because I've told you about them.
And
but-
you do because Fitzy told you about them.
Yeah, back in 2017. I've been a staunch follower since.
I think you just like whatever Fitzy from Nova likes.
I think I like cooler stuff than you, Ben. I mean, I actually go to gigs.
I think you like what other people think is cool.
Yeah.
You're very impressionable.
Like your cargo pants. that you
Yeah.
wear.
Yeah, you follow the trends.
I think you guys are mean.
We love you.
That's what I think.
Like your favourite band is the Beatles.
I know, right?
Very original.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
like,
you picked what everybody loved the most ever, and you've gone that.
arguably the best band ever. So
Because
a lot
you
of
got
people,
told anyway.
a lot of people would agree with me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not really going to argue my point too well when my top played song of the entire year is from 2002, Zephyr song.
Good song.
I think it's because Chili Peppers, Post Malone were here at the start of the year, and then I just went down a chili hole.
You read the book?
Yeah, I read Scar Tissue, and I was just like, I was listening Well, I say I read the book. I listened to the audiobook of... I don't have time to read it. I listened to the audiobook of Scar Tissue, and then, like, as they were talking about the different eras, I'd be like, cool, I'm going to listen to the album for a bit now and just rinse it. And
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense because I was in a chili hole.
Yeah, and you're the kind of guy where when you get in a hole, you really get in there.
I get in that hole. Yeah. I'm in a Paramore hole at the moment because they played at Rod Laver on Monday.
Yep.
Yeah.
You got in a Titanic hole this year?
Yep. Got in a Titanic hole, watched the movie again, was like, geez, the Titanic's pretty crazy. I was listening to like podcasts on it, all this. Well, actually, it was probably after. I mean, everyone went in a Titanic hole with the Ocean Gate
actually
thing.
very sad.
When they exploded.
Wow. Yeah.
Well,
I didn't think we were going to go to... I thought you were going to reference the Titanic, but you went to the...
It did happen, yeah. Side note, for a future show, let's do what hole are you in right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look, just off the cuff, 13, 24, 10, if you're in a hole right now.
Yep.
Not like an emotional hole. Hang
Like
on.
a
let's not be...
Like a fun hole.
Yeah, let's not pick...
If you're in actually, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Don't call us... Yeah, don't call us... Yeah. Then just tune in. Call us if you're in a fun hole right now.
Yeah, guys, I'm in the drain outside my house. That's a fun hole.
Yeah, I would take any caller. Just what hole are you in? 13, 24, 10.
Yeah.
Literal and also metaphorical.
Yes.
Okay, anyway. So that's mine. My top song was Zephyr Song. And yes, if you look at my top artists, Chili Peppers, Beatles, Bad Dreams, cool band from Adelaide, U2, not cool at all, and Oasis, who I think are still pretty cool.
Yeah, called it. You think you're cool? I'm pretty cool. My top song of the year is Fred Again.
Sometimes I want to feel the pain.
So some could argue, he's having a moment right now, so Belle's following the crowd, whereas I'm sticking true to myself and I'm sticking true to the Britpop from the 90s.
Mate, Fred Again wasn't cool 40 years ago. He's cool now.
Belle, you've also... I'd say, yeah, you're following the trends, but I would say that, Belle, you do have a type. Your type is like flight facilities.
Like dance music,
kind of like
sort
dancey, ethereal kind of music. Which is, to be honest, I also like that.
Like my top artist, Fred Again, Flight Facilities, you nailed it. Rufus Du Sol.
Same vibe.
Yeah, but then I've got The Weeknd and Post Malone.
Okay, yeah.
It's kind of, bit of Nova in there as well, bit of a lick of Nova.
That's pretty cool. My top song for 2023 is this.
My tears start falling down my window.
No,
it's not Dido?
It's just calming rain.
Calming.
Why'd you say calming weird?
I like saying calming. It's calming rain. So it's just rain. It's the rain sound.
So you listen to it at night, right?
Yeah, my wife Sam and I, we listen to specifically, it's the sound of rain on a car roof.
Yeah.
Right, because I was going to say,
See, I was feeling
it's
weird.
actually raining outside. You could just listen to the real
rain.
rain.
And I thought Chili Peppers wasn't cool. Ben's listening to rainforest sounds.
Yeah, but he's not trying to be cool.
Yeah.
Who said I'm trying to be cool?
Leah.
What is this? What is this, guys?
Also, making it into my top 5 is Mozart.
Very cool.
Are you doing that thing where you're trying to play it to your son Freddie so he turns into a genius?
Yeah, no, we do play it for Freddie because when he was in the womb, we played him classical music.
Yeah.
And then now that he's out of the womb, we just play it for him and it does seem to calm him down.
I'm going to play my future son Chili Peppers. Ring-a-ding-a-ding-diddle-diddle-diddle.
Fly away,
Baby, this is Flea. He's slapping the bass. He's actually from Melbourne. How cool is that?
Hey, just really quickly, we're about to check your roads. Before we do, though, we have got a bunch of hole calls.
Oh! In literal and metaphorical holes.
Let's find out. Talia in Werribee, good morning. What hole are you in right now?
So right now I've just got my first PS4 and I got my first game, the Hogwarts Legacy game, but it came out months ago.
Yeah.
And I'm watching all these old videos and no one likes it anymore.
Yeah.
You're in a Hogwarts hole.
In a hog hole.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Liv in Gippsland, what hole are you in?
Metallica. I cannot stop listening to their songs. They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah. Oh, you're in the Metallica hole, the James Hetfield hole. Darkness imprisoning me. All I see, absolute order. Yeah. Hey, Olivia, do you like the song Fuel? You heard that before?
No, I like
Give me
Master
fuel,
of
give me
Puppets.
fat.
That's probably my favourite one.
Which one?
Master of Puppets.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Master of Puppets is so cool. Enjoy your Metallica hole. I went through that like a few years ago. Really enjoyed it. Good hole. Good fond memories of that hole.
Joe in Melton, what hole are you in?
I literally just crawled out of a hole full of water.
Oh, you're not our first literal hole. So why are you in this?
My horse threw me off.
Oh, gee whiz! Gee whiz! You should listen to some Metallica to make yourself feel better.
That's so good.
Get wrapped up in Christmas only in the city. Visit What's on Melbourne to find out more.
Laim and Belle's Jingle Belles.
Debbie in Dandenong, are you in the Christmas spirit? Is the tree up already?
Ho, ho, ho. Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's go. All right, well, let's see if we can win you a wicked staycation in the city of Melbourne. I don't know if you've heard this yet, but we've got this awesome Casanova choir. Come here, guys. Come in. Shuffle in, please. Quiet, please. We're live. And what they're going to do is they are going to sing a famous pop song in the tune of a Christmas number. Now, you've got to tell us what song they are singing.
So it's really hard because you have to listen to the lyrics.
Yes.
Not the way it's being sung.
The tune sort of like fritzes you out a little bit.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it sounds.
Yep.
Should we get them to take it away?
You ready, Debbie?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Mommy don't know, Daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy. Daddy, you wanna drop the Addy? Give me love, give me Fendi, my Balenciaga daddy.
Well done, guys.
That was great. Debbie, any guesses?
I've got no idea.
Oh,
Debbie.
It's a big song. Yeah, it's a big tune. We play it a hell of a lot on Nova, especially this year. It came out this year. Trisha and Cheltenham, do you have any idea, or would you like to get the choir to sing it again?
Is it Frosty the Snowman?
No, so it's in the tune of that, but that's not what we need. We need the actual song that they're singing, like the
pop
lyrics.
song,
the
yeah.
lyrics.
Oh, okay.
So have another listen.
Yeah, have
guys,
another listen.
Take it away.
Mommy don't know, Daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy.
No, sorry.
No, come on.
Come on. Let's move on to Karen and Dalesford. I mean, it's a big song. They were performing here in Melbourne only a few weeks ago at Rod Laver Arena. Surely you know the artist behind that song.
Oh, God. You'll have to play it again.
All right,
Well,
go on, guys.
they'll have to sing it again
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it is a
Come on.
live choir.
Karen, do the bit.
Oh, it's a live choir.
They're all live.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were there in real.
No, they're real life, Karen. They're here.
I really think I won't get it, but anyway, I'll try.
That's all right.
So there we go, huh?
Take it away.
Mommy don't know, Daddy's getting hot at the body shop doing something unholy. Daddy, you wanna drop the Addy? Give me love, give me Fendi, my Balenciaga daddy.
I think I prefer that version. Karen, do you know?
Oh, something to believe? I don't know.
No! And people listening to their radio right now would be screaming the answer.
Balenciaga daddy.
Everyone lift. Everyone
Guys,
lift.
come on. Jess and Eltham, you know.
Hello, yes, I do.
Oh.
Hit us with the answer.
Unholy, Sam Smith.
Let's go.
Jess, you've had your coffee.
I think I agree. I prefer the Casanova choir version.
Well done, guys. That's really good. Give yourself a round of applause.
Yeah, very good.
Guys, let's give yourself a round of applause. Thank you. Thanks,
Nice
guys.
work, Jess. Get wrapped up in Christmas only in the city. Visit What's on Melbourne to find out more.
We've got a dress-up party this weekend, Ben and Belle. Me and my fiancé Sarah are heading along, and I'm convinced that her costume is so cryptic that no one in Melbourne will guess it. Like, it's so off this planet. It's like, what? Like, what are you even talking
Can
about?
you can you tell us?
Okay, so
yeah,
it's kind of a tricky theme. So the theme is J. So you dress as something starting with a J because it's our mate Jaden's 30th birthday. And I think what she's done that classic girl thing of favouring the sexiness of the costume over the practicality of the theme. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I've done that many a times. You want to go dressed as something specific and you make it work.
And you see instantly you're thinking, Jessica Rabbit. Oh, that's taken. One of the girls is doing that. Sexy. And to be fair, what I've done is I've done that classic guy thing of just dressing as a sporting star.
Belly go! Belly go! Belly her! Ellie!
Jude Bellingham. Whoa. Yeah. The man who owns La Liga.
Very cool.
I don't know what
Greatest
language you
start
just spoke.
in Real Madrid history. 20-year-old Brummy taking the world by storm.
thought you were
Goated. What won the El Clasico single-handedly.
Could have gone Jordan.
Could have, could have gone Jordan. That would have been. Oh, jeez, that's sick. Actually, I should
Probably
have done.
couldn't have gone Jordan, but
Well, yeah, you can like just not. Yeah.
I thought you would have gone as. I thought you were going to say, what's that guy that you love? That Jurgen.
Jurgen. Oh, Belle, that's so. I'm an idiot. I could have come as Liverpool's coach, Jurgen Klopp.
that would have been good.
That would have been, I've already got the jacket, and dude, that's such a better. Oh, I'm actually going to change that. I bought the Alibaba Jude Bellingham kit for like $20 when it came in time. But so it's because Sarah's like, oh, your costume sucks. Like no one knows who Jude Bellingham is. I'm like, I'm telling you.
She's gonna love Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah, yeah. Every dude at that party would be like, yo, that's sick. Like, how's his form at the moment? That's sick. Like, yeah, dude, like crazy, mind-blowing stats. But so she was like, she's played a game with me, so I'll play the game with you. And I'll see if you guys can get it.
Okay.
So remember, the theme is Jay.
Yeah.
She's like, okay, this is what I'm coming as. I'm wearing red gumboots, and I've got a white, ripped shirt, and my hair is all ruffled. My hair's ruffled. I've got red boots on and a white shirt, and it's ripped. Who am I? I start with a J. And I played this game for about 8 hours last night. And when she told me, I was like, no one is going to get that. That costume. I love you, but that costume sucks.
So a white ripped shirt, ruffled
Like
hair.
just just an oversized shirt as a dress.
Yes. Belle, you think you've got it?
I think so.
Ben, do you have any ideas?
I've got no idea.
I was like racking my brain. Like I couldn't think
Red
of
gumboots
anything.
is throwing me.
Red gumboots, white ripped shirt, ruffled hair. Starting with a J.
Starting with a J. Belle, what is it?
I was going to say Jessica Simpson.
Wrong.
But I think I don't know. I think I combined boots are made for walking and nothing but
Wrong.
a t-shirt on.
And guess what? That is one of the other ones that one of the girls in the group chat took, and she was like, damn it! Because they're all coming as sexy stuff. They're coming as Jessica Rabbit. They're coming as Jessica Simpson, but it's not Jessica Simpson.
We should play a game this morning of what is Liam's fiance Sarah dressing up
I'll
as.
put my life on it. Because she was trying to convince me that everyone's going to know. And I'm like, I don't reckon Melbourne would know. I'll happily put Coldplay tickets up because I know how bad people want to go. People want to go to this Coldplay show so bad. If you can call up and you tell me what my fiance Sarah is dressing as for the J party, you will get the Coldplay tickets if you can pick it.
Ash, in the newsroom, you look like you're mulling it over. Any suggestions?
No, I've got no clue. I would have been rocking up to this party in a jellyfish costume.
So yeah, and I appreciate that.
Like, that's where I'm at,
Ash,
you know?
it's not sexy, but you commit to the theme. You walk
be a
in,
sexy
no,
jellyfish.
you walk in, and everyone goes, jellyfish. That's what you are. So you're a jellyfish. Even though I think there might be a sexy jellyfish in Fishtail.
Yes,
Really?
yeah. The
Yeah.
Will
Yeah.
Smith
the
jellyfish
Will
is
Smith,
pretty hot.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. Maya and West Meadows, you think you could score Coldplay tickets for this. What do you think Sarah's dressing up as?
I'm hoping it's Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo.
It's not J-Lo. It's not J-Lo. That is also taken in the group chat. That's another sexy one.
All
I
right.
would definitely be a Jenna and dress really sexy.
But like Jenna who?
Well, like a Jenna. So like either
Oh,
Kendall
Jenna,
or Kylie.
yes. Okay, yeah.
Or
okay.
Bruce.
All right.
I thought you just meant someone called Jenna, and I'm like, Jenna who? Yeah, no, I get you, like a Kylie Jenner.
13 24 10 is our number. Give us a buzz. Do you, one more time. What's
One
the
more
costume?
time. So this is the costume, okay? The theme is J. So it starts with the J. The costume is red gumboots, white ripped shirt, ruffled hair. Who is she dressing up as? Erica in Taylor's Hill. Do you think you know what she's coming dressed as?
I think she's coming as Janet Jackson.
Nah, not Janet.
Good guess.
It's a good guess. It's not Janet. Anita and Preston, you know.
Hi, is she coming as Julia Roberts?
No, but that is like, I can see how that's a bit of a sexy one. And like,
Yeah.
I get the white shirt, like could be
Yeah, but it's got to be
Pretty Woman.
from something.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just be like, yeah, I'm her. Like,
no,
what?
Pretty Woman, I think she wears lots of like oversized, like, do you know what I mean?
It's tough though,
Clothes.
because
Like, in the
there's
morning, she's wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Well, she wears a button-up shirt. She wears his button-up shirt.
That's what it is. It's a white
Oh,
button
I thought
shirt.
you said it was a T-shirt, like a ripped T-shirt.
No, it's a white button.
white button-up.
Yeah. Naomi in Baldwin North. What do you think my fiancée Sarah's dressed up as?
I think she's going as a joint.
Not a joint.
I like that
see
you're
that.
thinking about it outside the
Yeah,
box.
that'd be funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, she's not really. What annoys me about it is she's not really committing to the theme. She's like making exceptions for a sexy costume.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like a joint is just like, yeah, that's a Jade. Like, You're just committing to.
That's
the
also
theme,
like
right?
that's very interpretive if you've got a white shirt on and ruffled
Ruffled
hair.
hair.
It's like, oh, you're a joint.
Yeah. Maria in Port Melbourne. Do you think you know? I mean, if you can guess it, Coldplay tickets coming your way.
Hi, good morning. I think she's Jerry Hall.
The model who married Mick Jagger? No.
Yeah.
No. It's like, I like where people's heads are at, though.
Is anybody ever going to get it?
I honestly don't think so.
How long do we do this for?
When she told me who it was, I wasn't like, oh, I'm an idiot. That's so satisfying now that I know. I was like, well, no one's going to get that.
The phone lines are going ballistic for this. 13 24 10. Keep your calls coming through.
Haas in Oak Park, the J party. What do you think my fiancée Sarah's coming dressed as?
Hi, I think she's going as Jack Sparrow.
No, it's a good guess. It's a good costume. You could also do Johnny Depp, like any character there, but it is not that. I don't think anyone's going to get this, so
Do you have
keep
a
calling
clue?
through. 13 24 10. Okay, a clue. Let me think. So there is a costume that I could wear that would complement this costume, which would be like tradie worker boots and also like a white t-shirt and then white shorts. And that would complement it. And I also would have my hair ruffled. Maybe I'd have some dirt on me and that. And she wanted me to do that. And I was like, I'm not going to do that because no one will know in a million years. No one will know who we are.
Hopefully Hayden in Lilydale knows. Good morning, Hayden. What is she going to dress up as?
Just watched this movie the other day, Angelina Jolie.
Yes.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Jane Smith.
At the end, when like their house is like blown up or whatever, and
You're dead right. But the reason it's a bad costume is because everyone knows them as Mr. and Mrs. Smith, not Jane and John Smith. No one knows that. Unless
the last name doesn't count.
That's it. If you watched it this week, maybe, I can see how you would get that. But I don't know how many people at the party are like, oh, yeah, that movie from 2005. Yeah, I watched that this week. And I remember that they're Jane and John Smith.
You'd go dressed as like them in their like actual,
No,
outfit.
so apparently, I can show you the photo. So
No,
when
I
their
know the
house,
one now that-
when their house explodes, and then
Yes.
she's wearing like sexy red
Yes.
gumboot, and she wanted me to come as that.
Right.
And I said, I've already got my Jude Bellingham costume. I will not be going as Mr. and Mrs. Smith because no one will get what we're doing.
Hayden, I cannot believe that you got that right. Congratulations. You're going to go see Coldplay.
Woo! Thank you.
It's Coldplay's Music of the Spheres World Tour coming to Melbourne's Marvel Stadium October 30 and 31st. Sign up for first access tickets at coldplay.com. Congrats, Hayden.
It was Jane Smith.
Of course! Oh, we all feel like idiots.
That isn't of course.
No, it's not an of course,
You
Belle.
can't say
You cannot. You would have got that. We've been talking about it for 20 minutes. No one got it.
Brought to you by What If It's Aussie for travel.
Well, turns out the racist royal is the king, King Charles.
Oh, damn. I mean, I had my money on Prince Philip.
Well,
think most
to be
people
honest,
did.
if I was doing a bet, allegedly, I'd say they're all pretty racist. If I had to say,
Allegedly.
yeah.
Or,
Well, that's my take.
Well, you're talking about, so obviously Harry and Meghan, the explosive comments on Oprah, it was like, the question of how coloured will
Yep.
their kid be was
Yep.
brought out, and then it was like, we're not going to reveal the source. We won't
Yep.
say who said that,
Yep.
but members high in the royal family.
And I think that's when everyone thought Phil, and everyone was saying, oh, yeah, Phil, and
because
there's a
he
few camps.
he had some gaffes, like on camera in
A
the
lot.
past. Yeah,
Yes.
fair few. They're on YouTube.
So, if you haven't seen, there's this book out at the moment called Endgame. It's by a guy, Omid Scobie, who is friends with Harry and Meghan, but like worked with the royals.
Mhm.
Now, he's released his own tell-all book of everything that's going on. Now, in the first draft, he did name Charles. He
Mhm.
said it was Charles. They said, too far, you've crossed the line. We need to actually get rid of the name out of the book. He caved and said, fine, okay, we'll keep it anonymous. But now, with the publishing of the book, they've done different languages of it, so it can be sold all around the world. The Dutch version has actually published the draft with his name in it.
Mhm.
So that's how it's come out. That's how it's been
That
leaked.
seems to me like, it was a mistake, but really they were like,
wink,
get it out
wink.
there, get it out there.
Give it-
Whoops.
give it to the Dutch. Give
Yeah.
it to the Dutch.
The Dutch will do it.
And they took it and went, absolutely,
Yeah.
we will. So there's your little royal goss for the morning.
Oh.
Do with that what you will.
I mean, yeah, I don't think anyone's too
shocked.
What the hell? What's going
I
on?
don't
Like,
believe it.
oh,
I reckon there'd be royalists who'd be outraged.
Yeah, and I think there'd be people that would, even deny it. But I don't think they would make something like that up.
No.
Although
doesn't
who are we
surprise
to
me.
know, like... I'm not, I'm not defending. I'm just saying.
Your team king.
No,
Belle's
I'm
team
saying-
king.
No, I'm
Team
not.
Charles,
I'm just
Team
saying.
Charles.
I'm no team.
Show
I'm
us
no
your
team.
cutlery. Do you have any royal cups and plates in your house?
No.
Mixed emotions tonight, Melbourne. There'll be smiles, but there'll be tears down the cheek as Peter Hitchner reads his last read to Melbourne. 50 years of bringing the nightly news. He's not completely done, though. He's still going to be doing the weekends, of course. He joins us now. Peter, what are you going to do with all this spare time? You're not going to know what to do with yourself.
I'm actually wondering that. I'm just starting to wonder that right now, actually. So looking forward to getting back to weekends because it's where I started out years ago. Had a good time, always good stories, lots going on weekends. And then I thought, wait a minute, what about the rest of the week? So I think the golf game is going to be worked on furiously.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh, yeah.
the good thing is there's always podcasts and, content generation, whether it's, just whether it's for Insta or whatever. So,
And
there's lots
Hitch,
going on.
you mentioned podcast. I'm assuming the Ben, Laim and Belle podcast is probably going to be in rotation.
It's number one.
Of
High
course.
rotation, I tell you.
Hitch, do you have a TikTok? You should start a TikTok.
Actually, that's what's next. I've been going to do it, and we just haven't had a chance to do it recently. But TikTok is where so many people get their news these days, and it depends. The demographic is it skews younger, of course.
Yeah.
But it's just where
And I think
a lot is happening.
if you haven't made it yet, Hitch, when you do make it, the username's got to be Hitch Talk.
Yeah.
Hitch Talk. Yeah, and maybe it's,
catchy name.
because you're such a professional and you've been doing such an incredible job for 50 odd years. But I like on TikTok maybe the tie's a little bit looser. Maybe the top button's undone. It's a little bit more. We're all young here. Whatever. Boom, boom, boom.
It's so funny. I just love the idea of it. Very good.
Have you given much thought, Hitch, into the sign off? Obviously, everyone's gonna be watching tonight. Obviously, you're doing the weekend still, but have you thought about like the last thing you're gonna say? 6 p.m. tonight on 9.
I've just been thinking about it, as a matter of fact, this morning, and thinking, well, I think it's just a matter of saying, thanks for your support, thanks for watching, have a great night, and see you on the weekend soon.
Classy.
Hitch, how are you feeling? Is it mixed emotions? Like, what's the first thought that sort of ran through your head when you woke up today?
I thought of talking to you guys. Actually, I thought, no, I must try and be as sparkling as they are. Good luck with that.
Oh, you always are.
I know, I'm a hack and I know it. But anyway, it's a bit of a big day, actually. But, I'm quite looking forward to it, and it'll go smoothly, I feel sure. And then
you can have.
And after that,
are you gonna have a few drinks, or you got a big party? Hopefully afterwards. Surely they're gonna have a huge celebration. It'll be absolutely beautiful. What a historic day, Peter Hitchner. Well, from us and of course from all of Melbourne, thank you for your service and your beautiful work that you have done for us over the last 50 years.
Thanks. It's been an honour sharing the stories. I really appreciate it. And thanks for having me on your show.
Oh, what
Peter,
a lovely man.
Absolute
honestly,
class act.
Every time you're on, it's like, geez, I love that guy.
Absolute best.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.